Hi everyone, this is Dr. Anika Arevalo. I'm a physical therapist here at Back to Normal Physical Therapy. As we all know, school is right around the corner, so I wanted to take the time to touch on a topic that I think is very important going into the school year so we can avoid injury for our kids, especially, and to our patients that we see that are developing more and more of what I'm going to be talking about is called text neck. AKA, we know that we always look down at our phones all day. The average person spends about 5 hours on their phone. So if you can imagine them being in that rounded forward position, not only looking at our phones, but our students looking at their books all day in the same position can cause a lot of pain in their neck. What it does is if we look down most of the day is we're going to create tightness within these muscles in the front of our chest called our pectoralis major and our scalenes here in the front. What it also does is all these neck muscles and ligaments in the back become overstretched and weakened as well. So that can all cause us to have neck pain. Well, what do we do about it? So I wanted to touch on 5 things that we can possibly do throughout the day or throughout the week to avoid having this problem. Another cool fact is that the head, it actually weighs about 10 pounds on the average person. So if you can imagine us going down like this all day long, it actually doubles its weight that our muscles have to work against to hold our head up, which is not fun. So my first recommendation that I wanted to touch on is maybe doing some exercises while our students are sitting at their desk, which is super easy to do. You can actually do this in the car if you're already just experiencing neck pain in general. But doing chin tucks is a great way to really stretch out the back part of your neck and can create some relief if you're already experiencing neck pain. So how to do that is you just sit up really tall, okay? And you can imagine like a headrest in the car right behind your head. What you're gonna do without tilting your head anywhere is give yourself a double chin. I know you're going to look funny, but it's okay. But what you're going to do is imagine that headrest is right behind here, and you're going to gently press your back of your head slowly back until you give yourself a double chin. Great to stretch out what we call these suboccipital muscles in the back part of our head, and these muscles right behind back here are really good for that stretch. So I recommend doing a chin tuck. Hold it for 10 seconds, 10 times can give a lot of relief for not just our students, but anybody else experiencing neck pain. Second tip that I have is obviously check in with your posture throughout the day. We are all, guilty of it. Me too. When I work at the computer, we tend to slouch and then we tend to be like this all day long. Okay, so checking in with your posture every hour is huge. If you're studying for a big exam, set your phone alarm. Set your phone to get up every 30 to 45 minutes. So one, you can kind of stretch your body and reset your posture. Not only mentally checking into where your body is are your upper traps really like here and you're typing away or you're studying. Make sure that everything's relaxed. If you're in class, take a break, maybe go get a drink from the water fountain, and just make sure that you're sitting up tall, you're not overactivating muscles that you shouldn't be overactivating, and just really sitting in a good posture so you're not going to develop neck pain down the road. Okay, second thing that I'm just going to briefly touch on is backpack use. We all know that backpacks can cause a lot of back pain in general, especially neck pain, because I know a lot of our students like to carry the backpack on one shoulder, and then they have a lot of heavy books in their backpack. So just making sure that we have equally distributed our weight for our backpack, meaning putting it over 2 shoulders, making sure the backpack is in the center. If you want to add a strap around your belly, that might be useful as well, just to make sure that you're evenly distributing the load between both sides of your shoulders is super helpful for preventing neck and back pain in general. Okay. Third thing that I wanted to discuss is not studying or texting laying down on your stomach, because I was guilty of it when I was in school. I would want to lay down in the bed just to relax, and I would have my neck up like this and like reading my book or texting all the time, which that can really cause a lot of strain to your neck, okay? So the best thing that you can do, especially if you're studying for an exam, if you want to be in the bed, sit up tall against the bed rest and have your book, okay? Or if you're studying on your phone, I know a lot of students have like ebooks these days or do like tablets all the time. So sitting up tall with something supported behind your back, either if it's a chair or up against the wall, and having it eye level is super helpful, so you're not looking down all the time, okay? Very, very beneficial for helping out with neck pain. If you don't already have it, you will develop it if you have to sit in the bed and have your neck up all day long. So just making these little changes will be super, super helpful. Last thing I wanted to touch on is to make sure that you exercise. Exercising is not, we obviously know that it's very, very beneficial, but I think it's super beneficial if you want to incorporate maybe like upper body, upper back strengthening 1 to 2 times a week, so you can keep everything strong in your shoulders and in your neck. So if you have a lot of exams coming up, or if you're going to have a big semester where you're going to do a lot of studying and have to do a lot of reading, just getting ahead of the game and incorporating exercises that you can do to prevent injury down the road will be super helpful. That's why we're here as physical therapists, not to just give you these tips, but to kind of guide you, provide you if you need sometimes you need soft tissue mobilization because these muscles are already tight. So allowing us to help loosen up those muscles, create more range of motion, and then teaching you exercises that you can start doing to incorporate weekly, if maybe in your PE class, or if you like to exercise after school just as a stress reliever, things that you can start incorporating so you don't develop neck pain. But overall, I know we can't take away our phones because we all need them. We have to text everybody back, or sometimes we're doing studying on our tablets, so we can't take away that factor. But what we can do is set ourselves up for success. Checking in with your posture, do some light stretching throughout the day, get up from your desk when you're studying or when you're in class just to reset your posture, doing exercise throughout the week to make sure that we maintain strength, mobility throughout all those muscles as well. And then if we have to carry a backpack, making sure that we have equal weight. So hopefully all these tips will help you. If you need any help if you already have neck pain or you just want to prevent injury down the road, feel free to give us a call at Back to Normal. We would love to help you. Have a great day.